Good morning, day 9. Packing up my tent, and then packing up my stuff so I can start getting going. It's 8:02. Hopefully I'm out of here by 8:30, 8:45. My next water cache is about 4.5 miles up the road, and it'll be once it crosses the street. So yeah, 4.5, and then water carries are going to be pretty long because water is kind of scarce in this little section. But yeah, slept kind of okay last night. It was cold, but my sleeping bag is 0 degrees, so it was really warm in my sleeping bag, but outside in my face it was really cold. So it was a interesting balance the whole night, but I'll get it figured out. It is such a beautiful morning. It's not even cold. Well, it's chilly, but it feels good once you're walking. Walking on this dirt road for a while. Yeah, it's been nice. I'm taking it slow, warming up. I don't feel as swollen today, which is nice, but it just feels like the pain is moving through like different parts of my body, but I kind of expected that. The views tonight are just so pretty. I still see Lordsburg over there in the fair distance. Yeah, it's a little town in between the mountains, and I think Pyramids Peak is still haunting me. I had to take a picture. I had to take video of the scenery. It reminds me so much of Colorado, even the trail, how it's laid out. Yeah. It's gorgeous. That's what I'm headed towards. Hopefully you can see. Okay, so I stopped at my first water cache. I'm walking a little slow. The temperature is a little bit warm now, but it was a really breezy and kind of cool. But now it's warmed up, so good news, I am getting hungry now. Not too hungry, but I was able to have a protein shake, and then I am cold soaking some of my beef stroganoff that I have freeze dried. Yeah, getting hungry. I have eaten all my bag of pepperoni. There's a lingering cough, but that's about it. Aside from that, I'm just enjoying the beautiful scenery, the change of vegetation on this side. Just crossed 90 on New Mexico, and those are those cars that you see in the background. But yeah, headed towards that mountain with antennas around there. That's Burro Mountain, and so yeah, I'm gonna head over there. I am taking my afternoon break. I just had my beef stroganoff. It finally cold soaked. It was so delicious. That was really good. That'll definitely help me up for dinner. It looks like Burrow Peak, so I wanted to get to Burrow Peak tonight, which is still like 6.3 miles, but the terrain is pretty hilly, so I'm hoping that this little break gives me like a little umph to get there and hopefully spend the night, just because I did a shakedown like at the beginning of April, and I went to Burrow Peak, and there's kind of like some nicer places to camp out there, but we'll see if I make it down to Burrow Peak tonight. Again, 6.3 miles. It's almost 5 p.m. so that would give me about 3 hours of daylight to make it. And I want to set up my tent this time, because yesterday I set it up, and it was nice to have a tent and not cowboy camp like I have been since in the first section. It's also cooler here, so I think the tent makes more sense, whereas cowboy camping in the Lordsburg first part was also kind of made sense there. But all right. This is where I set up camp for the evening. The hike up to Burrow Peak was very steep, so that day I focused on climbing and making it to almost the top. I didn't quite make it, but a little bit of the update on the area that I just passed hiking this evening. There was 2 mountain lion sightings, and I found that out after reading another blogger's post online, so glad to be out of there.